the announcers called him out. They said, "Stop putting out all these fake rumors from your basement during the middle of the stream." It was pretty hilarious.
We're live. What are we on? We're on YouTube?
Yeah, what do you think, boys? You want to give it a go and see how we do?
Yeah, I'm trying to hop into a space after too. I'm trying. I'm kind of feeling. I kind of want to talk some shit tonight. Yeah, what do we got? Let's do it.
I mean, you know what I bet got great spaces? WWE Twitter, if I could find them. I gotta get on that.
Yeah, we're live on YouTube right now, boys. This is new territory in OneTakeMedia.com history, man. I got a fucked up face. B Rider's looking electric. Quincy's doing whatever the hell he does with his 2013 MacBook, and TI is just bringing the heat out in Oakland, man. Are we doing a live episode? What do you think? You want to give it a hack?
Yeah.
If we're gonna do it, let's do it. Because I'm hungry and Reese fucked us.
Yeah, Reese fucked us. We can start.
What
with
a
that.
fucking asshole.
Yeah, where the fuck is producer Reese, man? I don't know what his deal is. He has one job. He's got to show up to one meeting like once a week, and he can't make it. He doesn't even get back. He doesn't shoot me a text.
And then he's gonna release some bullshit statement, some pre-written bullshit ass statement. I don't accept his apology, dude.
I just said I want no apology.
Good. I'm gonna second that.
Yeah, you got to make sure you add producer Reese. I think this is potentially blog worthy.
I am. I already got dibs. I'm fucking gonna start writing it as we speak. A little quick banger.
Yeah, this is the face of a guy who can't show up to one fucking meeting a week. And
I'm spamming it with comments too. Believe that, dude.
I'm starting to question where his heart is.
We'll see if the website's even up. All
right.
I'm still gonna record on my end, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see if I put the video down because it's like a 5-second delay, and it was kind of annoying me. So this is just. We're just live, and I don't know if we'll get any viewers, but so you stream on YouTube, you got to have more than 50 subscribers. Credit to OneTakeMedia.com I think we're hitting low triple digits right now, if I'm not mistaken. So,
okay,
love it.
All the B Rider to our tens of followers. All right, here we go. OneTake Radio, May 22nd. We got everyone but producer Reese, Quincy, B Rider, TI. A lot to cover here. Massive weekend in the NBA. We had the Preakness. We had the PGA Championship. Let's start with the biggest story coming out of Boston. B Rider, tough showing. Game 3 for the Celtics, one of the most pathetic performances in the history of probably Boston sports, maybe the history of professional sports in general. Credit to me for showing up today. I watched that game, even with this massive sunburn. B Rider, what's the feeling like out in Roslindale and greater Boston area?
They're cooked. They're done. They're fucking gutless. They got no heart. This team's stunned. But don't let them win tomorrow night.
Don't let them win tomorrow night, B Rider. Come on, man. Come on.
We got
that doesn't work. That doesn't work when you're down 3-0. And also, too, gentlemen, let's not live in the past here, guys. Let's
Don't let them win tomorrow night. That's all I'm saying.
We got Pedro. We got Pedro tonight. We got chilling tomorrow night. Game 6, Game 7. Who knows?
One of us guys.
Game 7, anything can happen, baby.
It's sad that we're not talking about the real game, which is the greatest player of all time, single-handedly carrying the greatest franchise of all time in the Los Angeles Lakers.
LakerTav, you'll have your piece. B Rider, I played the role of Dan Shaughnessy last night. I played the role of Dan Shaughnessy last night on the blog. Said the Celtics were out to pasture. Said that Joe Mazzulla is going to spend the whole offseason, watching the town, doing whatever the hell he does, and Quincy or wherever he lives in his little townhouse.
That's such an okay movie. Like, who the fuck watches that?
No, be right. No. The town is an awesome movie. The town's an awesome
bro, it's a good movie. Dude, that's not a 4 times a week piece, though.
If you're watching 4 times a week and you're winning, then you're the man. If you're getting promoted, not even showing up.
Dude, all right. So I was thinking about it earlier. That's the most gutless loss, not only in the Celtics history. I've never seen a Patriots team give up like that. The Patriots have always battled to the end, dude. The Patriots have lost some great games. Dude, even the fucking Bruins. The Bruins ripped off 65 wins in a row. No, not in a row, but they ripped off 65 wins. Fucking, they were 1 second away. They were a Brad Marchand breakaway from winning the series 4-1.
Right.
Yeah, they crumbled, but they still had the lead game 7. Like, yeah, they folded, but still, dude, they didn't give up and lose like that. The Red Sox either win World Series or they come in last place. So, You know,
Orve,
dude.
Orve have
They got
beer
the
and fried
UConn
chicken
effect.
in
That's
the
what I like
dugout.
about being a Red Sox fan. They have
No,
UConn.
Yeah, true.
No, they don't, dude.
I didn't
They
hear what you said,
don't.
Ti. Ti, can you make your point again one more time, please?
Yeah, I said either that or they have beer and fried chicken in the dugout, and it's just a fucking debauchery shit show. Dude, how sad is it? You guys talk all this stupid bullshit about LeBron just went to the locker room early. That's okay. You guys talk all this bullshit about like championship culture. He took all his shit off. He's taking his clothes off.
No
You
way.
guys watching this? He
There's
took
no
his jersey off
championship
and
culture.
he's taking his shorts off. Like,
Did you get ejected? Maybe you got ejected.
I don't know. He legit was undoing his pants. All right. Anyway,
Ron, that's electric.
Yeah, maybe it's like Lamar Jackson when he had his shit and like he just had to get butt ass naked and take his shit.
Happened.
All right, let me finish this. The coach said that like he lost how do you lose the locker room?
How do you openly admit that?
In the
Did he actually say that in the postgame press?
Yes,
I didn't actually
he
watch
did.
the
He said
postgame press.
Yeah. He said I lost the locker room. I didn't. He said that.
He said no. He said like I didn't have my guys ready to go. That's on.
It was like
said,
something along the line.
How do you spell his last name?
Was
two Z's, two L's.
M-A-Z-U-L-L-A.
Quincy, what did you see out there as our SoCal expert? I also want to get your take on the Lakers when we move to that next
from the Boston series? I mean, dude, it's just it's one. First off, I'm a big Jimmy Buckets guy. Jimmy Butler is an electric, just bona fide. People don't think he's a superstar. That man's a bona fide. Okay, in the postseason, that man is a bona fide postseason killer. Because he turns into a different person. He's been probably waiting for this for a while. He's been probably waiting for this for a while, and he's the type of guy I don't forget. But the big problem is like your big guys, Tatum, you can't no show in these kind of series. Like you gotta
26 points combined with Jaylen Brown and Tatum.
Yeah, like both of those guys, Tatum and Brown, like you guys should be dominating. If you are losing, it's got to be they lost and going down with their guys. Like if they lose because you got beat and Tatum and Brown killed you, like that's just the way it is.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Ultimately, it's I think Udoka's not letting this happen, bro. Ime Udoka probably not letting this happen. I don't think. I think he'd be making it and having these boys locked in full 4 quarters. Down 3-0 is not good. It's just not a good place to be. It's a hard.
Just don't let us win tonight. Don't let us win tonight. Or when I say tonight, I really mean tomorrow night. So I think it's still a chance. I thought about it, and the Heat are playing out of their minds right now. I mean, is Gabe Vincent really going to bring it for another game?
If
Caleb Martin,
this series,
can you rely on Caleb Martin in the Eastern Conference Finals? I mean, the Heat do have that.
Yeah.
That's
but it's gonna be Max. It's gonna be Max Strus, though. He's next in line to have
these
a big
guys
game.
Are role players. They're role players, just playing their role.
Yeah,
it's not that Max Strus is. But the thing is, look at the looks that they're getting. It's not that Gabe Vincent and Max Strus are taking you off the dribble, ISO hezzy, pull up in your face. No, they're getting wide open looks and drilling them because you're leaving them open. Like that's what they're supposed to do. That's their job. Like they're a role player. They're getting open looks. Like it's the Heat are a tough team to beat. Like when you're locked in 1 to 14. Like when you got rotation guys that could come in.
They don't even have their third best player.
So
I know they don't even have Oladipo. They don't have Hero now.
Yeah, it's crazy.
The
Nuggets are deep too. That's why the Lakers kind of are struggling. Like the Nuggets are deep. They're a deep team. That'd be an interesting series. Nuggets Heat would be an interesting series, I think.
Yeah, I still think after last night's blog, I still say Celtics in 7. Tatum's
and
gonna come back.
What fucking world do you live in, bro? Like honestly, like put all the like trying to be Boston in 7. I get it. You want to be an important guy. You got a horrible sunburn. What like have they shown so far of his playoffs to where you think they're gonna?
I was the one who said a requiem for the Celtics last night, but that was me just playing with the universe. Ti, you don't see the game that I'm playing right here. Playing with the universe, saying that. Okay,
you should reverse it because that's not how the real world works. You should say, actually, they're going to get swept, and then what happens is they win the next game. I mean, you say, oh no, you need to learn to reverse jinx, bro. You're not.
That's what I just did, Ti. You don't understand that I just did that in the blog last night, bro.
No, you didn't, bro.
I reverse jinxed them, so now they are going to win tomorrow night, and the next game, and the next game, and the next game. So when they win in 7, when they win in 7, it's going to be outstanding. I don't know, Ti, if you have any other thoughts on your favorite team from Massachusetts. If not, we can move on to LakerTav.
I don't, I just, what bothers me, it's not the Celtics. It bothered me when I played you guys last year and we whooped your ass. But it's just sad. Like, every time we try and talk about present day Boston, it's like some obscure fucking Tom Brady deflating football game from like 2007. Some bullshit you guys want to talk about that, or Kurt Schilling doing drugs and going out of pit. It's never like what's happening now, and it's just sad. That's all. That's all I got. I don't have much else to say. You know what I think about Boston? I don't think about Boston. Sorry, Brett. Sorry, Dan.
It's a different mindset. I think Boston's about the culture, and
what does that even mean?
That's why we love our teams more than the Bay Area. The Bay Area teams can leave at any time. They can go to city. They can go to San Jose. They can go to San Francisco. They can go to Oakland. They can go to Las Vegas. No one really knows where the teams are at.
You talk about
Boston is
you
rooted.
pick on the A's.
We love our teams.
You pick on the A's. You're picking on like the undersized kid who's like maybe a little bit overweight. You're like you just poke his belly all the time. You're like, oh hey A's. No one cares about the A's, bro.
The Niners changed cities. The Niners changed cities, and the Warriors have changed cities in the last 5 years.
Well, a lot of the people you put into office are to blame for that. So at the end of the day, who do you want? I mean,
politics. Unfortunate.
Yeah, what do you want me to do? It's fucking. I'm not a politician. Why don't you get in office and change it? You need a job coming up soon. Maybe you should run for mayor.
I would like to do that. I would like to do that at some point when we say this.
I mean, dude, they could use it. So what do you want me to do? You put a lot of these people in office, Dan. Well, let's not get into politics on the show, but the reality is you did. I didn't vote one year. You got mad at me.
I put all these people in office. I put. Who did I put in office? Yeah, tell me more. I'm curious about
that. Hey, man, politicians who move teams. I don't know. Get out and vote.
Yeah. Get out and vote whenever the next election is. All right, Laker tough one for your Lakers here. So tell me about LeBron. He's like apparently not playing.
30,
he just quit.
No. He's got 31 points. So he's taking he got a 31-point half. He's the greatest player of all time. I've said this whole time, the Lakers are going to win this series. It's first to 4, like my king taught me. LeBron, he did take his shirt off, and he was starting to take his pants off. I don't know what's going on. I actually think if he changes jerseys, that could be a good idea. Murray went for 30 in the first half on Saturday, and then he didn't do shit in the second. So what I think the king is doing is switching to Juju, change of a jersey. We were talking about it a little bit before. I love to see a guy like Tristan Thompson, upstanding father and husband as well, off the court, get his runs. I think that's good. I hope Kim is there. She's an avid loyalist and supporter. I'm glad to see that she has enough energy to make it out to the Laker game. They really need her there, even though she's crying herself to sleep at night. I also love what Ime's doing with the lineup.
Shots fired. Whoa.
I've been tweeting. I don't know what happened to Lonnie Walker Jr. I really think Lonnie Walker Jr., everyone's talking about the big Reeves contract. I think the Lakers need to start to pull up the Brinks truck for Lonnie Walker Jr. He's slowly becoming my favorite Laker, and I think one of the most impactful players coming off the bench in the NBA. So that's all I have. I've always been a Lakers fan, being from Southern California. I wish I was at home right now with a California burrito and drinking fucking,
Just
High
from
Life.
San Marcos, baby.
I'm just a kid from San Marcos, and I'm just a big Lakers guy. So I'm excited. It's going to go 7. My king will get it done. And I'm going to write a blog later about Lonnie Walker Jr. and Darvin Ham's impact on the great franchise of the Los Angeles Lakers.
I think Rui Hachimura needs some more minutes. Yeah, what do you think about your boy Rui there?
I'd rather see Tristan or a guy like Mo Bamba get them. I think Rui's had his time. He hasn't done enough yet.
Mo Bamba hasn't touched the court, bro.
He was supposed to tonight. I don't know what happened. Maybe an illness, but yeah, I guess the only thing that confuses me as a Laker fan, and if any other Laker fans watch this and want to correct me, is I saw a lot of tweets saying the team needs Kyrie. I don't really understand where he slots in, but allegedly they got a championship roster. A lot of people were tweeting out like they want Jaren Jackson Jr. from Memphis and Kyrie Irving. Again, I don't know where Lonnie Walker slots into all this. So I would love to open that dialogue with other fans. Because after, I think it was like game 3 against Golden State, like Lonnie Walker Jr. was next up. So, I'm all about Lonnie. So I'm excited.
If I'm not mistaken, B. Ryder was actually scouting Lonnie Walker for his fantasy basketball team next year. So I don't know, B. Ryder, if you want to give your 2 cents as a big Lonnie Walker guy, one of the preeminent fantasy basketball players in all of New England, if not the whole eastern coast of the United States.
He's very electric. I mean, dude, when you think about all those pieces those Spurs had, I mean, they had Lonnie Walker, Derek White. They had they were all role players, but that team wasn't too bad. DeJounte Murray kind of had a squad. Now they're about to have Wembanyama.
I mean,
Spurs are back. Spurs could be back, man.
I think Tristan Thompson may be better than Wembanyama, to be honest, especially in this Laker system, but we'll see.
Tristan Thompson, he's known for that touch around the hoop. He's had a pretty storied career with the Los Angeles.
How old
Lakers.
is he now?
He's not that old, right?
He's not.
He's probably like my age. He's probably like early 30s.
Dude, remember he got a fucking bag when they won the title against the Warriors.
Everyone did. That was a crazy team.
Yeah.
They paid that.
Who's that Russian guy?
That tall Russian guy.
What
Like
was his
90
name?
million.
Started with Z. It started.
It
with
wasn't
Z.
Zadrunas Ilgauskas. It was another guy. I can't remember.
That's from like
Mozgov. It was Timothy Mozgov. It was Mozgov.
Timothy with an
got the
F.
bag.
Yeah, Mozgov.
And Deladova got the bag.
Lakers should call it
2015.
Mozgov.
Braun got a lot of guys paid, bro. Braun got those guys
did.
paid.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I'm letting the game. The Lakers are up 13.5. There's no way they blow this. So they'll probably win by 25 tonight. I don't think this ever becomes a close game. So you could just turn the game off. I may do that. Lakers at 7. It's first to 4. So
I think it's done. All right, let's move on. Let's move on to the next SoCal topic. We have the Sox down in San Diego. I'm curious to get Quincy's take as a SoCal guy, B-Rider. Quincy, are you a Padres fan?
I watch the Padres. I've been following the Padres. I'll be following the Padres. Let me tell you, I got some hot takes about the San Diego Padres. I think, I'll tell you, the B Sox came into town. They whooped our ass. They won the series. We won the last game, but they won the series. So they won the war. The Padres are a fucking lemon. Let me tell you that much. It's like you went in, you bought a fucking BMW 8 Series, and you drove off with like a fucking 2005 Honda Civic.
Dang.
It's a fucking shit. They're terrible. You have a $300 payroll and $300 million payroll, and you've been shut out. I think more than any this year. Latest stretch is your stretch. Like, it's on the season. They've been shut out like 6 times.
Your audio is bad.
Quincy,
It's a bad
Quincy bring the
product.
heat on electricity.
I think you should have every right to say that.
Tough look for San Diego. B-Rider, as B-Rider said in his blog earlier today, one of the hottest blogs that we've seen, featured blog on the website that may or may not exist anymore. This thing in 2022. This thing in 2022 Boston Red Sox. Chris Sale seems to be back. He's throwing gas. I still don't even know how his elbow. I don't know how his elbow stays on his body with that outrageous motion, but hey, man, I'm glad to see him back. It seems like he hasn't really been himself since the 2018 World Series run.
I forgot he was in the league.
It's fucking wild, right? Because when Xander went to the Padres, it was like the whole fucking world was on it. I was pissed too. Like, if you read my receipts, like I was furious. I thought they were like a directionless team. I was like, what the fuck are we doing? I mean, dude, we've had like Yu Chang starting at shortstop. We've had Kike, who's not a shortstop, playing shorts. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, somehow it's working. Our record's flipped. I mean, we're better than we were last year with Xander. The Padres are 21-26. We're 26-21. Like, you guys took and dude, the thing that pisses me off is everyone's talking about how we should have kept Michael Walker over Kluber. Dude, Michael Walker got a weird, like, 4-year deal. Like, there's no way we were giving Michael fucking Walker a 4-year. Dude, if you're on the Padres and you have less than an 8-year contract, you're a fucking loser. Like, Jake Cronenworth just got paid a bag for 8 years. Like, everyone's getting paid over. They gave Xander Bogaerts $280 million over 11 years. He's going to be worth. He's not even worth that contract right now. But dude, he's going to play like 3 or 4, like 5 max years. Those last 6 years are going to be brutal for them. I mean, dude, they're going for it all right now. It does not seem to be working. Juan Soto looks like he's starting to come around, but dude, Juan Soto's a specimen, man. Like, I don't know what his deal is. Like, that dude either hits tanks, walks, or fucking strikes out. Like, he's not getting, his average sucks. I know, like, the whole thing about baseball now is like, oh, don't look, the average is such an archaic stat. But like, dude, when Juan Soto is hitting fucking 320 and his fucking OBP is 450, and now he's hitting like low 200s, like, I don't know, man. I mean, they don't have chemistry. Machado's out. Musgrove sucks now. Musgrove has like a 7 ERA. That dude's fucking garbage. Like Blake Snell sucks. Like I don't know what happened to them. It's good for us. I mean, I'm happy where the Red Sox are at. They look like they're going to be fun this year. I don't expect them to be like they're not going to win the division. They're not going to win the World Series. But like, dude, if they're able to like, if it's September and they're sitting in a wild card spot or sitting a couple games out of a wild card spot, as long as they're playing meaningful baseball and they're not just like playing out the stretch, I'm happy. Yeah. It was a good series overall. I mean, Devers hit a fucking ball that still hasn't fucking landed yet. And Manuel Valdez, dude, they got for Christian Vasquez last year. He hit an absolute rope the other night too. Like things are looking up. I'm happy.
You said it yourself, B. Ryder, earlier. It's about it's about the culture in Boston. It's about you're not going to win a World Series every single year. You're not going to win
it's a bridge
Super Bowl
year
every single year.
It's a bridge year.
Every 4 to 5 years. Especially with the Red Sox, you need to hit the peak and then maybe come down a little bit, have a couple tough years, drink some beer, eat some chicken, right? Maybe have some weird behavior from the David Prices of the world, even though he does have a World Series ring.
He is a World Series champion.
And then you come back up, and I think
But
the Red Sox are
the thing, look at a lot of people want to say that they're becoming the Rays. They're not trying to become the Rays. They're trying to become the Dodgers. Look at what the Dodgers did. The Dodgers go out and they sign these big time free agents, and then they supplement their roster with kids from their farm system. So they have the Mookie Betts. They have, at the time they had Justin Turner. They have, these kids. They had Corey Seager for a while, who was one of their own. Then they got Trey Turner. But like they have these marquee free agents, but then they're able to like feed through their farm system to like supplement the roster, and they have like a balanced, like steady team. That's what the Red Sox are trying to go for. They're trying to be the Dodgers. The Dodgers have like a sustained success. The Dodgers got bounced by the Padres last year, but dude, they won 111 games last year. The Dodgers were fucking nasty.
Right. I still don't even know how to pronounce the Red Sox GM's name. I don't actually really want
to
be able to.
Chaim Bloom.
I don't really. Yeah, I still know how to say that. But all right, last three topics. Yeah, big fan of Chaim. These are TI topics. This is going to be pretty high energy. We got the Preakness, we got the PGA title, then we got Mac Jones and Taylor Swift. TI, you can go any direction you'd like with any of those. Also, Sam Darnold, sneaky, is your QB1 down in Santa Clara right now. You might want to start there.
Dealer's choice. What would you like me to start on? I got a couple different opinions. I got opinions on all of these things.
Well, let's go Preakness first. We had it was a bit of I didn't actually watch the race. I was up in Tahoe getting my face burned off. But your boy Baffert got it done. Great article. Love the blog. Outstanding stuff. We did not see a featured image. That was a little bit tough, but moving
it's
forward,
fair.
I think we'll.
I didn't know that was a thing. So that one, I'll take the shit talk on. That was on me. Preakness.
No shit talk, man. Great article.
Thank you. Yeah. Pretty. Preakness over the years. I mean, first of all, I don't know if you knew this, but they're like considering like not having it in Baltimore anymore. I don't know if you knew that. Like, there's been some conversations on if they move to Preakness in Pimlico. So right then and there, I think kind of tells you the current state of affairs. Friday was pretty underwhelming. The Black Eyed Season Stakes was fun. In that, like, a horse who was 12-1. Rafael Bejarano rode him, taxed one, really had no business running. Baffert's horse in the Black Eyed Susan, which is the Phillies version of the Preakness, was a fucking rat. And I bet against that, so that was great. Essentially, the way it broke down from a betting perspective, I had a daily double on that. I had to win back the Black Eyed Susan and then the Preakness. So I had two horses, 10-1, 12-1, win 12-1. That's great. I got the favorite Mage, and it would have paid out 32-1. Would have been a nice score. Dollar signs. I'm buying Brett DoorDash to his fucking house and maybe even DoorDash him some vape cartridges. Unfortunately, it didn't
happen.
Lot
of Tony's Pizza in West Roxbury, baby. I tell you that much. 32-1.
As I wrote about, Baffert sold the show. The undercard, kind of sucked, to be totally honest. And a horse fucking died. So, again, not really my place to have those conversations. And, there were a lot of journalists who were, posting pictures of a horse who was, fucking in obvious distress as, the leading image, which I just think is a little bit unnecessary. It was a really hard injury to watch, too, and I've seen a handful of them throughout my time watching the sports. But that wasn't great, and that kind of casts a little shadow on an already meh day. Preakness was a 7-horse field. It was a pretty uneventful race. It was so funny. Literally, I said, I don't know where the speed comes from in the Derby, and then fucking we saw that was dead wrong there. Again, this week I said, I don't know where the speed comes from. was totally right. It was like maiden claiming fractions. No one challenged Johnny Velasquez on the Baffert horse. I mean, yeah, he won. But the real electricity came in his interview with his two little dweeb sons standing behind him, awkwardly exchanging bad time high fives. Dude forgot the name of the horse who died, which I find is banana. You know, he's going to say it like
you posted that clip in there, right? That was a weird clip.
He said once we lost that horse, he was fake crying as well. He wasn't actually crying. And he just, I think at one point realized like, oh, fuck, I'm not doing very well in this interview. And then just switched to I love these horses. I love Baltimore. Then he starts rambling on and on about Jimmy Barnes, his assistant trainer, blah, 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 the connections. And then he just says, I really love Baltimore. So he loves it. I'm sure he had a lot of crab cakes. He probably flew on a private jet back to his multi-million-dollar house. And meanwhile, gamblers like me are fucking holding the bag for possibly a failed drug test.
T.I.'s out here working, man. He's out here fucking working.
Yeah, I'm out here fucking. I play the game. It's a stupid game. I get that, but like I don't know how to stop. So next up's the Belmont. We'll see how big the Belmont is. It's probably gonna be fucking 3 horses.
I know it's crazy. It seemed like at least as someone who doesn't have the expertise in horse racing as the TIs of the world, the Preakness, the pitch was always like, oh, it's to see if there will be that Triple Crown winner making a move, right? It's a very rare happening that you get that second one. So that's why it was always the most appealing of the triple for me, was like, okay, the Kentucky Derby, like whoever wins, then it's the buzz to see if they can win the first 2. And I remember it was like maybe 10-ish years ago that the one horse like sat out the Belmont, what have you. And then there was the winner, what was that, 4 years ago? So I don't know. I think
there were 2 pretty good. No, they don't. And then and so it happens. And like if there's not a compelling Derby winner, then like people will scratch. And the issue is like the more lightly raced. So I think one of the problems, and again, like I don't know, there are probably people who are more knowledgeable than me, but I do consider myself relatively in the loop on this. Yeah. These horses are so lightly raced coming into the Derby. So then you throw them into a 20-horse field, and it takes a lot out of them. So like the idea of like running them in 2 weeks' time, like owners aren't going to risk that because all they care about now is just breeding rights. Especially if you can hit the board of a Derby, or even if you win it, like, dude, if Mage would have never ran again, they're selling his babies for millions of dollars at a yearling sale. So like, what is like, like fucking I don't know. The game's changed a little bit, and like, yeah, that's a good call. You are right. But I mean, like a 7-horse field for a grade 1 stakes race is fucking embarrassing, especially one that like everyone's going to watch. And then you know what everyone's talking about? They're not talking about the race. They're talking about the dead horse and the fucking curtain coming up on NBC. So, yeah, not great. Thanks, Bob. And there's some other stuff we can talk about. Like why was the horse running after only working out 3 times after shipping from Dubai? It also got injured for 2 weeks in April, like due to something of its joint that they're saying it's not related. But he fucking broke essentially the ankle on the horse. So, I don't know. Was the horse in tip-top shape to run? I don't know. That's not my question to answer, but people need to ask him that, because otherwise it's going to have dickheads who stand outside Del Mar, the PETA people. They're just going to get louder and louder and louder, and they don't want horse racing to run. So I don't know. It's sad. It is legitimately sad, and like some of this is supposed to be funny, but no, I mean it is serious, and there's going to be some changes coming. They implemented he said today, which is supposed to be like a drug testing thing. Could go on and on, but we won't. So unless anyone else has anything to say.
Sport of Kings, man. Sport of Kings. Quincy, I don't know if you got the chance to watch the Preakness or any of the PGA title, but any additions to what your boy T.I. just said are welcome here.
Just, I mean, Tav hit the nail right on the head. I got to back every single thing he said.
T.I.'s knowledgeable as fuck on this stuff. All right, next up we got I don't know if you have anything on the Brooks won another PGA title here. That's 5.
Good for him. He almost blew it. Did you watch it?
5 years.
He almost blew it. It was tied all day. Hovland was on him, but then like Hovland makes a number. I think he's like 3 back, and I think they're on. I want to say 17. This fucking dude pulls out driver, and I'm just like, what are you? He's up 3. I'm like, what are you doing, dude? And what does he do?
I saw a tweet about that.
He just slices one into the other fairway. He made a bogey, luckily, like scrambled and like saved, but like it's just. And then what does he do on 18? He does fucking pipe one right down the middle with his driver. So like, I don't know, live by the sword, die by the sword. Good for him. I like Brooks Koepka. He's an entertaining guy. I would love to rip a couple lips and go play some golf and have some drinks with him. I would start chewing again.
The LIV guys seem to be pretty hype about Brooks winning. It seems like the LIV team feels so slighted by the PGA that all of these incredibly like accomplished golfers, the Brooks Koepkas, the Phil Mickelsons, the Dustin Johnsons, feel like they're in like a lower tier of people right now, which is super interesting to me. I don't know if you got anything on that, B Rider, but it's kind of odd to see these guys who feel like so so slighted. And I mean, I don't know all the ins and outs of that current situation, but it's just kind of interesting to see what the dynamic is like right now and how that plays into the majors, how it's going to play into the Ryder Cup moving forward. Like, it's kind of weird.
Yeah. What was the last major? The Masters? They had
the Masters
too. Yeah, that was awkward too. Brooks Koepka, they just showed Brooks Koepka on Twitter at the Panthers game, like clapping, like aggressively, like not blinking. Like that dude's a fucking psychopath. I fuck with him though.
Yeah, no, he's had an incredible career. I mean, you could say that dude, if you win, what's the number to make you like a legendary golfer, Ti? If you win 3 majors? If you win 3 majors, like you're kind of a legend. I mean, 4 is like, how many people have won 4?
Not a lot. I mean, he has 5. I mean, and he's young too. He's not that old.
He's young. He's not much older than me. He's like what, 30, maybe mid.
Dude, is he 30? No, he's not that old.
He's not that old?
Mm-mm.
He's a Florida State guy.
We're almost
33. Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah.
Well,
yeah, Florida State kid.
No, he wasn't. He's from Florida. So I know for his pro tour, like he played on like a mini tour and fucking grinded his way through that. I don't know if he played college golf, to be totally honest. Yeah, he went to Florida State. Yeah, so he played at Florida State.
That's what I thought.
He won 3 events and was a 3-time All-American. And then he
What a
qualified.
weird career too. He has he only plays in majors essentially. Like he only really competes in majors, but he
hates golf.
He doesn't like golf. It's so fucking.
He hates it. I love it. Because I fucking hate it too, but I play.
It's outrageous. All right, last up. Shanahan loves Sam Darnold. Ti.
I love it.
What's going on?
I don't know,
in Santa
man.
Clara? You got like the Niners have like 8 quarterbacks right now. They signed Sam Darnold, the guy who they still think has potential. Joe Montana? Who was like the big name in the Niners who said he's one of the greatest throwers of the football he's like ever seen? Like you didn't say him as a good quarterback, but said he's a great thrower of the football. So I don't know what's happening down in Santa Clara. Give me the State of the Union.
I think the writing is on the wall. I think this is going to be so. I'm going to write about it. I think a little bit more detailed. And again, I've taken a lot of this segment up, so I'll be quicker. Sorry, I'm watching the Laker game, but
LakerTav.
Trey Lance's leash is probably like the size of my pinky. And I think the writing's on the wall. This is like the Kyle Shanahan dream rehabilitation project. I don't really understand. I mean, my base for like the quarterbacks he likes is Matt Ryan. And I guess he thinks that Sam Darnold could potentially become Matt Ryan, and he got him at a bargain buy. So I think the writing's on the wall for what's going to happen. I don't know when Brock's coming back. I don't know what he's going to come back like. I don't know really what Brock is. I want to believe that Brock is something special. Is that true? Time will tell. But again, just knowing what I know about Kyle Shanahan, here's my prediction. Trey Lance does start the season as QB1. He makes a mistake. I think early they fucking cut his shit if they can't trade him and he does start. And I think they go to Darnold, and I don't know what's going to happen. I think it's going to be bad. I think Shanahan thinks it'll be good. So
if Brock Purdy's healthy, I feel like you got to go with Purdy. No,
he's not going to be healthy until like week 8.
Purdy,
yeah, you're right. Yeah, if it's
available for a while.
No, I think Trey Lance has a longer leash with Darnold than with.
Well,
Purdy.
Your problem is, I'll tell you what your problem is that Trey Lance is not going to beat Sam Darnold in camp.
No.
Is that Sam Darnold's going to win in camp, bro?
Maybe.
As a big Sam Darnold guy, Quincy,
I've seen the potential.
Darnold, maybe,
and the only reason why he's in San Francisco is because he had to play under a complete moron.
Maybe the greatest 4-game stretch in the history of the Panthers was that beginning of.
Was
it the
incredible.
2020 or was it the 21 season? I can't remember off the top of my head.
There were. Let me just tell you about it. Sometimes there were times where I would watch Sam Darnold and I'd be like, God damn, like that was an incredibly nice throw. Like I don't think I've seen anyone. And then he will go around and I'd be like, what the fuck is this guy doing in the NFL? Like, how is this guy a quarterback in the NFL? He's the most bizarre player in the league. I probably like it's here or it's here with him. I don't get it. So that's my honest opinion on him. So
I'll just tell you, Jokic just got fouled for free. This is about to be a 2-3-point game. I can tell you what's going to happen. Niners will find a way to get into the playoffs and be up and down all fucking year. And I feel like Jimmy G's going to find his way back to the Niners. I feel like the how? What? I mean, Raiders are going to trade me. I don't know. Dan, normally
week 10. Brady just bought a stake in the Raiders. He's going to want to come out of retirement with McDaniels like week 12. They're going to trade Jimmy G back to the Niners, who are going to be struggling at like 5-5. They're going to finish the season 11-6, and then there's going to be like a 4-way struggle at quarterback for.
Yeah,
for
sure. I welcome
of
it. Why not? I mean, who fucking
years.
knows? Who knows at this point, dude? Bring anyone. Let's get you up here to fucking throw the ball. I mean, fuck, I can throw the ball too. Yeah, let anyone play quarterback. Josh Johnson. That's pretty much what you did. So yeah, why not, dude? Bring Jimmy back. Fuck it. Let's ask you.
Josh Johnson was asinine. I don't know what they were thinking.
A whole new world in the NFL, baby. It's gonna be electric. All right, last up, B Rider, Mac Jones at Taylor Swift. Your thoughts? I wasn't the biggest fan.
I loved it. Dude,
a lot of money.
She's a fucking
is like
icon.
up in his. You know that Bailey Zappi's living at fucking
Shut
Stadium.
up, dude.
He's ripping sit-ups. He's fucking just doing he's doing range of motion exercises. Mac Jones.
Bro, is he supposed to be a robot, or is he? You know what I mean? He's trying to get. Dude, I went to the concert Friday night.
Did you go? I had to go.
I had to go, dude. Shane's gone every single year, and
dude,
I'm like,
there's no one better to go to a concert with than Shane Ryder, man. That guy is the best. What an absolute legend.
Yeah, I know. You would know, dude. I'm like, listen, all my favorite, all like the icons. You know what I'm saying? All my favorite artists, they're all dead, right? Elvis, Michael Jackson, Prince, fucking David Bowie. These dudes are all fucking dead. I had to go see an icon. So Shane got the tickets. I said, I gotta go see what this fucking shit's all about. Now, it was overwhelming, and you know, everyone's like dancing and singing. I didn't know half the words, but I vibed.
I would have given you the YouTube log and B Rider live.
Hey, Brett, you don't drink, right? So you just went to So how was be like? Because I hear that and I'm like, well, if I could drink, it'd probably be like whatever. All fun. But like, how was that? Like, and you're
yeah, that's tough.
You're just with all these like you know like I mean like girls in elementary school and like then it's you and your
teenage girls, dads, and you know other folks. You know what I'm saying? And
dude,
it was
not just teenage girls. It Taylor Swift brings like the teenage girl out in like 30-plus-year-old women as well. So
women, but it was if there was 100 people there, 86 of them were women.
Oh,
it was probably 14% men there tops, dude. Yeah. That shit was fucking rowdy, bro. But I don't know, man, because like my whole thing was like
was chaperoning.
I'm like, dude, I like she's a fucking legend, icon, whatever. Like, you know, I'm not like a huge fan of her, but I'm like, it's not really my scene. But I'm like, I want to check it out. You know, I want to see what it's all about. Then I seen Mac Jones was there, and he was wearing the bedazzled vest. Everyone was like dressed up nice. I didn't wear like a costume or nothing, but Mac Jones did. And shut the fuck up with this Bailey Zappi bullshit. What is Mac Jones supposed to be, a fucking robot? No, he's out here living his life, blowing steam off. He probably worked out in the morning.
He should be
in denim, responsibly.
In denim where he lives with his hot girlfriend down 95 to Foxborough.
Were you doing that? Were you doing that for Denim
I'm
High?
not Mac Jones. I never got a Mac. I never was Mac Jones.
You were a starting quarterback. All right, you were a starting quarterback. Were you doing that shit?
If I had a little bit more discipline in my life, then I probably would have. You know, be right. If I could go back 15 years, I would have done a lot of things differently. But now I'm here in fucking San Francisco with the sun talking to my boy B Rider on OneTake Radio.
I will not stand for the Mac Jones slander.
We'll see come week 1. I think Bailey Zappi's going to give him a run for his.
Bro, he probably heard she was single, trying to make an impression.
The what? Quincy's internet's terrible. All right, good work, boys. T.I. had to leave. That was a interesting experiment here with the live stream. I'll throw it up there and say it was OneTake Radio, whatever today's date is. You know, we tried.
Yeah, we gave it a shot.
We gave it a go. Producer Reese,
we tried, bro.
Producer Reese letting the team down, but you know that's all right. These things happen.
Dude,
we forgive Producer Reese.
I don't accept any formal apology he's going to write up either. I know it's coming. He's going to do a whole 2-part story 6 months from now that's going to come out all retrospective, and I don't want to fucking.
He's going to make it into a documentary. Going to make it into some content for OneTake.
Yeah, I don't want to fucking hear it. He's the new king. He's the I don't know what he's the king of. He's the king of not showing the fuck up.
King of fibs,
yeah,
man. Dang.
Yeah,
I think everyone's just got to blow up his spot in the general at Producer Reese.
I wonder what he's doing.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck he's doing. Sometimes he needs a little time off. You know, sometimes he gets a little rattled. He gets a little, you know, he feels the pressure a little bit, and just needs a little bit of Producer Reese time. So, just keep adding him, keep burying him, and he and I. I picked his ass up in Sacramento. He and I went up to Tahoe on Saturday. It was pretty funny. It was fun, man. It was fun.
Yeah, it's
Producer
awesome.
Reese and I have had some good adventures in our short tenure together. Me, producer Reese, and Emilio.
He's a good kid.
Yep. Y'all
Yeah,
got to
he's-
get
he's
down
a-
to San Diego, man.
We were in San Diego. Do you see our San Diego State video?
No, I'm
Oh, you
about to
didn't?
go watch it.
Yeah, go.
I'll
Yeah,
go watch
dude. Do you even? I don't even know if you subscribe to our YouTube, bro. Come on, Quincy, help us out.
I don't even know if I still have my YouTube account, bro.
Oh, the program, man. Yeah, we went to San Diego State for the national title with UConn. And
okay. Yeah, so it was a little while ago.
yeah, it was like a month and a half. It wasn't
Yeah.
like
Okay.
Oh, but now producer Reese wants to type. Oh, here he comes. What's his live apology? What's his live apology? What is he gonna say? He's typing in the.
Let's see what we got here. Oh, producer Reese is typing. You see how he started typing once I added him.
That's true. Yeah. You you went easy on him.
My guy.
And you
my
just said
guy.
you just said hey.
Yeah.
That's
He's
right.
scared, bro. He's gonna have to watch. Tell him to watch. He's gonna have to rewatch on YouTube, bro. I'm finna go just run the view counts up. I'm gonna get on all my devices and just start playing.
Yeah.
playing them in the background.
We'd love to see it, Quincy. Yeah, throw it on the background, man. Yeah, get it going. OneTakeMedia.com.
Hell yeah, fellas.
Here he
I'm
comes.
finna go get
I
some
want
dinner,
to
too,
see what
fellas.
producer
All right.
says when we're done.
All right,
Oh,
Quincy.
He stopped typing. Well, no, we got to see what. All right, I'm going to stay on until producer Reese is done.
I'll stay on.
I mean, producer Reese got to get it together. I don't know what he's typing. He's bullshitting. He's doing. Oh, there you go. That's in his apologies. If you
Not a great apology.
there's his apology, B Rider. I don't know if you're gonna accept that. It was pretty weak.
This is
to be
my
honest.
fault.
Well,
I'm
it
sorry,
doesn't
man.
even
Please
seem
forgive me,
your-
guys. If
I
you are
got
still
it.
doing the episode, let me know. Oh, be nice. Go at him. Go at him. All right, I'm gonna kill this here. Good work, boys. Yeah, I think.
All right, fellas.
Yeah, we'll see how the Celtics end up rest of the series, but
It ain't over till it's over, like Lenny Kravitz.
it ain't over till it's over. That's right.